What's going on, guys, and welcome to the day one of a brand new series of Ark on Ragnarok. Now, I've gone ahead and got a server from Nitrado on the Xbox One. The settings are to my corners. Took a few days to sort them out, and it took a few character wipes before I found a decent balance between the sort of difficulty, the taming speeds, the sort of XP gains, and to make sure that we had the right amount of engram points, because I've only got 10 slots and there's going to be a few of my friends hopping on and off this server. But I'm going to jump things off and I'll start talking to you while I'm exploring. I think we're going to go to the northeast in the Scotland Isles area, because the first thing I want to actually do is to go and grab a horse, hopefully. Yes, that will destroy my previous survivor. That's no problem. And of course I'm freezing. Yeah, that happens a lot. Now the XP gain is pretty quick, as you can see. That's a bit of a glitchy map detail there, running through the actual land. Now the server settings, I've had a bit of difficulty playing around with the difficulty to get the dino spawn in the right level, so I've overwritten the difficulty to 6.0. And I think the maximum dinos that me and my friends have seen so far are around about the 170 mark, which is pretty high. Our taming's up to about 5.0 compared to the standard 1.0, and on a 160 dino it's still going to take a fair bit. I'm just grabbing as much fibre. Obviously our harvest rates are turned up, as you can probably tell. Let's see if I'm able to... I'm going to need some actual levels first of all, didn't I? We've got 4 levels to spend. That is, let's go a couple of points in fortitude quickly, a couple points in health, and just unlock some clothing. See if that makes any difference to our situation here. No doubt we'll probably die before we manage to even find the patch of carrots that are dotted about here. Yeah, I hate the weather on Ragnarok. It is just so cold all the time. Like, it's in the middle of the day at the moment and I'm still just slowly freezing to death. Is there anything around here that we can gather to hopefully make a torch? There's some sticks. Slowly dying. It's going to take probably a fair few deaths for me to be able to survive in this area. Let's see, can we... Miss? No. Have I not even learnt the torch yet? And let's pump our fortitude up a bit more. Still getting the ice cube, our legs magically broken. Grab some of that stuff there. And I don't think I'm going to have the makings for a torch, am I? Come on. Primitive, maybe. Yeah, I still need stone and flint, which means I'm going to have to make a hatchet. I'm going to die well before that point. It's going to take me a couple of deaths to, well, get to a point where I'm able to survive in this area. So I'll bring you back once I've actually got enough fortitude and some decent clothing, and I've actually found the area that grows the carrots, because that's the area that we need to find. I think it's over there next to them pointy rocks. But yeah, I guess I'll bring you back after I die a fair few more times. I'll let you see me die this first time. And 3, 2, 1, and sweet death. Yay! One of my mates is on at the moment. He'll probably give us a little RIP message. Say respawn randomly. Is there anywhere else that's actually closer to the centre of Frog in the Throat? It's going to be anywhere around this area here. And oh wow, really? Instantly getting... Yeah, it's going to be a fair few deaths, guys. I'll probably bring you back in around about 20-25 minutes after I've got some clothing and... Ah, knocked out. Yeah, get some. Yeah, after get some clothing, some warmth going on, and I'm actually surviving this area, I'll bring you back. And there's some aloes, so be right back. Okay guys, it took around about 2 or 3 deaths, and I'm finally at a point where I'm not freezing to death over in this Scotland Isles place. I'm level 13 now. I've got some cloth armour going on. I've got my pick, my hatchet and a spear. Got a torch on me for when it does get cold. Hopefully got the makings for a campfire or 2 if it does get that cold. Our fortitude is up to 28. Now, that's obviously been scaled up due to the temperature increments on the Ragnarok map. The only other statistic that is up per level is our weight. So that's so that we can carry a lot more. Just to make crafting, because this is mainly going to be based around a single player sort of play style. Now, I found the area which I was looking for, which is just, I think it's just west of the big pointy rocks in the Scotland Isles, where you have these things, and yeah, you get savroot and you've got carrots that grow over here. Now, there we go, there's another level up. Now we want to grab a load of these for, well, the savroot can be for us to eat, but we're looking for the carrots, which are these ones. There we go. And that's what we want, because hopefully we're going to be able to find a horse around this area and tame that up, because they are extremely handy, surprisingly enough, at the beginning. Any more carrots? You a carrot? No, you're not a carrot. If you're wondering whereabouts this is, once my map decides to actually render in, it's around about the 2080 mark, as you can see up there in the top right hand corner. If you're looking for this spot, it grows randomly just next to these ruins. You've got some rare flowers here as well. I might as well grab some of them while we're here. Is there any more carrots? Unless my mate's already been over here nicking them all. I know that he did actually spot a unicorn. I'm not sure if he managed to tame it up or not. He was saving it for me. I told him just to go ahead and tame it up if he sees it before it gets eaten. But whether or not he did do that or not, I have no idea. So we may actually run across a unicorn. Now, because there's only one ever on the map at any one point, if he tames it up, it means that obviously we won't come across a random one to tame up, which is how comes he did say that he'd save it for me, but I told him that I've got no dibs on this server, and he can feel free to tame whatever he sees as long as he sees it before I do. We've got our carrots on our hotbar. How's our hunger looking? Can we eat some? Yeah, we can. And boom, there goes our health up. Now, let's get the lay of the land, see if we can't find a horse somewhere. They're usually dotted about in packs around this area. Got the lighthouse over there. The only wary things to be cautious about this area is packs of aloes, and I believe giggers can actually spawn up and around these areas as well. So yeah, we just got to be careful if we see any of them. We don't really want to be trying to take on anything before we've even got to tame ourselves. Let's pump another couple of points into our weight. Just grab whatever we can while we're running. We've got a trike. It's not going to do us any good. We've got level 162. Yeah, so I think I'll leave him be. Come on. There's got to be a pack of horses somewhere around here. We don't want to venture too far over that way, because once you start hitting the redwoods area, you start getting carnos, and if we head too far over that direction, you start getting the cave creatures coming up from the Wyvern Cavern. I'm going to have a little bit of a wander around here, and I guess I'll bring you back once I finally find a horse. Yep, so see you back in a sec. Now, I've managed to find some horses off in the distance over here. I narrowly escaped a pack of fallows over near the Stonehenge area. So hopefully one of these three are a fairly decent level. I've got, I think, 31 rock carrots on me, so should be more than enough. What level are you? 108. Not that that's not a good level. It's better than an 18, I guess. And what level are you, guy? Another 108, so we'll do this one. Or not. He's going to get spooked and glitch run away from us. Yay! Head over to this guy that didn't get spooked. Now, oh, a little bit of a lag spike there. If you're unaware of how to tame these, you've got to have rock carrots in your last inventory slot. You need to get up to one of them, press Y to feed them rock carrot, then Y again straight away to actually jump on them. And then you've got to look for the indication in the bottom right hand corner to press Y again. So as soon as that effectiveness lights up, like the little whip sign, you've got to press Y again to feed it another rock carrot. So you've got to stay very, very aware of that down there. You've got to try your best not to blink. Which is extremely difficult. There we go. Taming 37%. It's going to be a little while. Come on. What percentage does it jump per each one? Yeah, about another 4 more, I think, and then it should be tamed up. These are extremely quick tames compared to the knockout tames, which I'm quite happy about, especially if we manage to get this guy. It's not helping that we're now starting to get cold, because I think it's starting to get later on in the day. Come on, light up for us. Come on. Light up. My eyes are starting to water. I'm just trying my best not to blink right now. And there we go. Okay, I'm going to finish off taming him. As soon as he's finished taming, I'll bring you back. Okay guys, at 94% now. It should only be one more, which is going to be hopefully very soon. This is actually a different horse. The first one bucked me off and knocked me out. So hopefully this one finishes off and it's at 100% still, so get the full actual levels on it. It's been probably around about the better part of about 5-10 minutes to tame this actually. I'm down to like my last 10 or so carrots out of the 30 or 35 that I had. And there we go. Name wise, let's just go with Stallion. And ta-da! Now we've got a mount that we get about on, and he's let's check out his stats actually. Not too bad on the health. Stamina, pretty good as well. The weight is increased on all dinos. The weight increase, what is it? The weight and the movement speed is base stats have been increased on the server for all dinos, and then the weight and speed per level is increased, but they're the only 2 stats on dinos that actually have been changed. Melee, food, oxygen, stamina and health, and yeah, all of them stats are the exact same as the vanilla counterparts. But I wanted increased weight for the dinos for harvesting and gathering resources, and the movement speed was I bumped that up initially to counteract the fact that you can't pump movement speed on flyers, and Ragnarok is such a big map that you really do need, hey, as you can see, that you really do need the extra speed. So yeah, happy days. Not to mention these guys are pretty decent at knocking stuff out as well with the left trigger attack, doing that. So you can bowler like a Pteranodon and give them a couple of them and it will knock them out. And these things are actually good because they can actually gather while running. And they gather pretty well compared to quite a lot of the other starter off dinos. So yeah, the fair few deaths that I encountered in this area was definitely worthwhile to actually grab hold of this horse. Because as you can see, he's gathering like a trooper. But my next mission is going to actually be to get over to the blue obelisk, is where I actually want to set up shop for the time being, which is like blue ob is around about the 50-20 mark. Yeah, in between, it's about 45-20. So very, very far on the left hand side of the map is where I actually want to head over. The temperature over there doesn't seem to be as increasingly or decreasingly severe as it is over here in other areas, but we are definitely going to need to get some food on our hotbar as well before we head over there. Will that make our thirst go up by any chance at all? I don't know. Did it? Yeah, it is actually. So it actually makes your thirst go back up, which is handy because I've got no water skins on me. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to crack on. I'm going to make my long journey over there. Hopefully not get killed. But the stamina on this thing is pretty good. The speed boost that you already get on the dino on the server is should be quick enough to outrun most things. Just in case it's not, we've already got 6 levels and we could pump speed on the ground dinos. So let's get them up to about 230 just to outrun anything that's bigger than us. Health, we'll throw another point or 2 into that. There we go. Now I'm just going to stick to the coastline because otherwise you'll run into the Wyvern Cove on the far left hand side. But yeah, for today I think that's probably going to do it. I'll bring you back once I've actually got over to the blue orb and I've set up a little starter shack and got the basic sort of tools done and dusted. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this, and hopefully if you haven't tamed a Equus that you now know how to. They're quite simple and they're an extremely handy and versatile first mount to have on this game. And yeah, no damage taken then, wicked. I need to get down this cliff, so let me just do a running jump. Then before we hit the floor, do a little trick of pop. There we go. We'll take a little damage. Okay, we need to whistle stop so we don't want him following us. Come on. And there we go. Yeah, so now that you, or if you didn't know, now that you do know how to tame them, they're over in the Scotland Isles, which is over in the northeast section of the Ragnarok map. There's also usually herds of the sheep over there if you're looking to get mutton. But yeah, for today that's going to be it from me. Can we give a little bit of orbital camera? Yeah, there we go. My beard's starting to come in now, starting to look like a real survivor. But yeah, that's going to be it today. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have and it's your first time to the channel, please consider subscribing for future ARK content and also Minecraft content if you've not seen that. But yeah, hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.